I want to welcome back onto the program Ryan Wilson. He's the owner and CEO of the Wilson Group, the #1 team at Keller Williams Chestnut Hill. And he's brought along with him a very special guest today. She's the senior partner with the Wilson Group, Mian, LaVallee. Thank you both so much for being back on the show.
Thanks for having us.
It's great to see you again, Ryan. I want to start with you now. Many sellers have the difficult decision to make of whether or not they should sell a home or if they should rent it out. What do you advise your clients do?
We actually get that question a lot. First question back to them is do you want to be a landlord? A lot of people aren't comfortable, handling being a landlord and having to deal with all the things that come along with that. But if the answer is yes, absolutely, I'm willing to take it on, we go through all the different scenarios with them. Typically, this is us getting a call from a client who purchased a property in the city 5 or 6 years ago. They say, hey, does this make sense for us to hold on to this as an investment, or should we sell it and spend the money elsewhere? So what we do is we always want to give our clients options, and we'll give the options of what they're going to net if they're going to rent the property out, and then what they're going to net if they're going to sell the property. So if we can discuss the options with them, they can make a financial decision on what makes the most sense for them. Some people want to keep real estate in their portfolio and hold on to that and be a landlord. Other people want to get their cash out, sell it when it's high like it is right now, and put that money into their next home. If they're not able to purchase a home, without the selling of their property, we kind of go over the different options there as well. And sometimes people can refinance or take out a home equity line of credit. So you use that cash that you've built up by buying down the principal of your current home and use that and roll it over into something else. So there's a lot of different options, and we just want to kind of give the seller the options to know what their best situation could be as far as netting the most amount of money.
Sure. Mian, how do you help determine whether your clients should stay in their home and possibly renovate versus purchasing a new home?
That's another great question. We often hear that, especially most recently, because the market does continue to trickle up, especially for our homeowners that have purchased 4 or 5 years ago and their life has changed. Maybe their family has grown or they're planning for their family to grow. So they're at this crossroads. Should we renovate, finish a basement, add a bath, add another bedroom, or maybe we should cash in, as Ryan said earlier, take the money and run, so to speak, and buy a home that already has those things. So the first thing we do is we sit down and we go through those potentials. For instance, the financial outlay for you having to renovate your home and the time outlay. That won't happen in 3 or 4 weeks. Depending on the renovation and the size, it could be many months. And so depending on their specific family and their actual time availability, it may not be the best choice for them. Especially with the rates being so low still, they may just decide to cash in and then buy the home that is already done without having to general contract it and be able to be in before summer.
Sure.
So.
These are really great questions. You're prompting your clients to ask themselves these hard-hitting questions. Do I want to be a landlord? Do I want to live through a renovation? Can I afford it? What is my property going to be worth in 10 years if I stay and renovate? So I love that. I think you both are half psychologists and half realtors. I do want to talk to you, though, about a fantastic new listing that I hear you guys have coming up. Tell me a little bit about this property.
Yes, we are actually super excited about our newest listing. It's one of the most beautiful homes we've ever had the pleasure of listing. It is located in super desirable Needham in a picturesque neighborhood filled with estate-style homes on super large lots, and it's actually tucked away amongst a ton of trees, but really close to everything that Needham has to offer. It's meticulously kept. It is sprawling. It's almost 5,500 square feet on 3 finished levels, complete with a pool and lanai. The floor plan is so open and effortless. It really does shine from all the new hardwoods on the main level. Recently finished basement and playroom, separate au pair and in-law suite over the garage, and the Florida room overlooking the beautiful pool. So I don't think anybody will be disappointed at all. In fact, driving up to the circular driveway, you're going to think just like I did that it is home, ready to move in.
It sounds absolutely magnificent. I can't wait to see this property on the market. I'm sure it'll go fast. Thank you both so much for being back on the program. Always a pleasure to see you.
Thanks so much again.
Thanks for having us.
And with that, we'll be right back with more of The American Dream.